There's really only a couple ways that you can get to the island. Most people take one of the ferry boats that operate out of Mackinac City or St. Ignace. Another way is by private plane, since there is a small runway on the island. Or, like many people did a century ago, you can walk across to the island in the ice in the winter. To get to Mackinac Island, we took the Starline's Marquette 2, which is one of their ferry boats. The Starline calls their ferry boats jet-powered. I think that rooster tail from the Starline boats, I think that's bling more than anything else. I don't think it really aids the propulsion. Basically, when you step off the tour boat, you step 100 years back in time because the only thing are buggies and bicycles. And we're about ready to take the Mackinac Island carriage tour from downtown Mackinac Island. Everybody seems to get around the island by buggy or bicycle. Even here, the hotels, their limo to the hotel itself, as well as the cargo, is by horse and buggy. So again, I mean, it's kind of nostalgic. It kind of sends you back 100 years into time, as there are no vehicles per se on the island.
Now this is Marquette Park. Now Father Marquette was the French missionary who came to the island and taught Christianity to the natives. In the center of the park is a statue of Father Jacques Marquette. Now, I was told the statue looks nothing like him. The person who built that statue had no idea what Father Marquette looked like, so he put his own face on the statue. Now, up at the top of the hill, that is Fort Mackinac. Now, Fort Mackinac was built in 1780, finished in 1781. You folks will learn a lot more about the port on the second half of the tour. The post office has never delivered a single piece of mail. It's all done by P.O. Box system.
Well, this is a stop-off mid-tour where you exchange buggies. So you can stop here, get something to eat, take a rest, or look through a kind of a small museum of the island. I think that horse in the middle there is picking on the other guy. You know, they don't seem happy.
Yeah? Okay. Hello.
Yeah, this is one of the famous areas known as Arch Rock. Kind of crowded in there.
Everyone is white. Alright, he hasn't taken his mask and put it on his coffee.
There we go, Arch Rock.
I left it on the
One of the last stops on the buggy ride is Fort Mackinac, which was contested basically during the War of 1812 between the British and U.S. forces. So there is some history here. There was some bloodshed in that war, so if you're really into U.S. history, this probably is a worthwhile place to go. It's been fully restored. They do hold some demonstrations, especially this is the 200th year anniversary of the fort, so they're holding some special events this year that they don't normally hold. So it's well worth a visit if you're going to visit Mackinac Island.
Take it off straight up there ahead on that boardwalk. Although, guys, there is a historical interpreter to come talk to you guys about the events that's happening inside the fort today, so please just stay seated until she's finished her little spiel. Then you guys can get off here if you really would like to. So here we are at the fort.
Well, hello everyone. How are we all today?
Fine.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. My name is Katie, and I'm a historic interpreter, and I represent an officer's wife of the 1880s here at Fort Mackinac. Now, today here at Fort Mackinac, there are cannon firing demonstrations as well as many other great things for you all to partake in. If you need tickets, you can get them up there. They are $12 for adults, $7 for children 5 to 17, and 4 and under are free. Ticket also includes admission into the 3 historic downtown houses as well as the art museum. I hope you all come in here and join us at Fort Mackinac today.
Well, there's a lot of history here. What else? If you look over here, they have a clump of trees. They have a zip line. So they got the new, the old, I guess. Zip line there, and the fort here. Now you can either bring your bicycle over on the ferry boat for $9 a piece, or you can rent one. And I think most people bring their own bikes because I think the rentals are kind of pricey, as is basically everything here. I mean, let's face it, this is a tourist attraction, and that's its only thing in life here nowadays is tourism. Okay, we're back on the main street, and we're going to go downtown and have some lunch. There are a lot of places to eat on the island. It's full of hotels, restaurants, and fudge shops. So we found this nice burger joint that we liked. Now this is the lobby of one of the hotels, and there seems to be like 150 shops where you can get fudge or ice cream or other things like that. In fact, the derogatory term for the tourists that they use on the island is fudgies. Well, one of the most famous hotels on the island is called the Grand Hotel, and that is where Christopher Reeve starred in the movie Somewhere in Time. However, it's quite pricey, hundreds and hundreds of dollars a night. But downtown, there's basically hotels on the second floor of all these buildings as well. And now we're waiting for the ferry. This is one of the less expensive hotels on the island compared to the Grand Hotel, but this still will cost you a couple $100 a night for this place.